Hello, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
You are so welcome. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Richard.
Richard, nice to meet you. I am teacher Marty.
Pleased to meet you too.
And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Wonderful. I love Brazil. I have not been there yet, but I've had lots of students and it sounds so wonderful.
Haven't you been to Brazil?
I have not.
Mm.
Where about in Brazil are you?
I am in São Paulo.
In São Paulo, yes.
Yes.
Good. Well, what brings you to Cambly tonight, Richard?
This is my 10th class on Cambly.
Good job.
So I'm feeling more relaxed to talk to a native speaker.
Okay. Well, I love talking to new students. So tell me about yourself.
I'm studying English. I've been studying English for only 1 year, so I'm still a beginner.
You speak wonderfully, though. Very, very good.
Thank you. I like to practice every day. Because of this, I'm on Cambly.
Uh-huh. So what's your goals for speaking English?
Because I would like to travel in the
Mm.
United States.
Where in the United States?
Uh, a lot of places like New York City, Los Angeles, Massachusetts, Miami, Florida, and so on.
So what makes you choose those particular places?
Because I saw those on movies, and I
Oh.
think it's so good.
Uh-huh. Yes, they are, and they're all very different, especially Massachusetts. Massachusetts in the fall is beautiful. I've never been there, but I have also seen pictures and I've known people that have gone there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, yes. I live in the Seattle, Washington area, so up on the Pacific Northwest, the farthest corner opposite diagonal of Florida.
Oh, that's really good.
Yes, and it's beautiful here.
Oh, really great. How long have you been teaching English?
Gosh, um, I have been working with kids in the, like reading and math and English, but teaching to foreign learners, I have only been teaching for about a year
Oh,
online. So, but I have been teaching for years in lots of different subjects and areas.
oh, really good. Yeah, I am in English school too,
Hmm.
but there I don't have opportunity to talk.
Hmm.
So I feel frustrated a lot of times because I like to practice my English every day.
Good. Well, and that is one of the things that I hear all the time from students is that they practice their grammar, they practice their reading, but they never get to practice speaking. And that's how we learn language is by listening and speaking. And then we learn to read and write. We don't learn grammar when we're learning a language. When you learned Portuguese, you didn't learn by, somebody sitting you down and saying, here, you need to read and you need to write in perfect grammar. And that's not how we learn.
Uh, Once I was on a bus and one person sit next to me and they spoke in English and I didn't know how to answer
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
him. So I felt so frustrated. I think we need to talk every day to
Mm-hmm.
improve our pronunciation, listening,
Mm-hmm.
and so on, right?
Yes, absolutely. I agree. You'll pick it up, just like when you were 1 and 2 years old. You eventually started figuring out, oh, this means drink. This means water. This means I'm hungry and I want food now. you know? So we figure it out.
Thank you. So to start on Cambly was very hard for me because I'm a little shy.
Hmm. Well, you don't seem like it. And let me tell you, you speak wonderfully.
Well, thank you.
So I would not be afraid or be shy about talking and getting to know new friends because that's all you're doing is just like whenever you're meeting a new friend, what do you talk about? You find out about them. You have conversation. That's all that Cambly is about, in my opinion. That's what I like is I like to meet new friends from around the world.
That's very good. Uh,
Hmm.
I would like to learn English because I need it for my work too. I
What do you do?
I work with logistics,
Hmm.
so we talk to many people in
Hmm.
English. So we need to learn it fast.
Right. So in logistics, you're in the area of logistics, but what type of company is it?
It's a company that work with containers and ships
Oh,
and
okay.
a lot of trucks.
Hmm.
That's it.
Shipping containers.
Yeah, yeah. But right now I'm studying electrical engineering.
Mm, good for you.
Thank you, but it's completely different.
Hmm.
Yes.
What caused you to want to get into electrical engineering?
Mm, I don't know to answer that because I was included on a program, so I don't pay anything uh, for my English course, for my college course.
Yes, that's great. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And it's
So
a great field to be in.
yes, it's very good for me because
Mhm.
I have opportunity to start studying at a college.
Mhm.
Next year, if God wants, I will finish it.
Yes, and you'll be able to use it anywhere you go. So if you wanted to move to another country, I mean, electrical engineering for the most part is transferable anywhere.
Yes,
It's not specific to Brazil.
yes, because of this, I needed to speak English.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Well, good. You have such a beautiful, engaging smile. I really enjoy it, Richard.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it makes it very easy to talk to you.
Oh, it's very good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, yes. So tell me more about you.
Uh,
What do you like? What do you not like? What are your hobbies? Just tell me about you?
okay, when I have time, I like to do a lot of things, like go to the beach, going to the mall, going to to college to study too,
Hmm.
and going out with my friends.
Good. What do you like to eat?
I like to eat a lot of things, like meat, chicken,
Hmm.
pizza, and lasagna. I like lasagna a lot.
You like lasagna. Very interesting.
What about you? What do you like to do?
Well, I'm a grandmother. I have four granddaughters, And I love spending time with my family. I have two daughters, and my parents live here near me also. So I just really love spending time with them. I love family and I love traveling, which is why I am now working online so that I can go and visit my students. I'll be visiting China next year and Thailand and visiting my students in both countries.
Oh, good.
So, and I lived in Costa Rica for 6 months and loved that. And, you know, I want to enjoy live life, not live to work, but work to live. So,
Okay. That's
yes,
that's good. Uh, have you ever been to Brazil?
I haven't. And I said, oh, maybe I should come. And then one of my students says, no, you don't want to come. It's not safe. And she lived in Sao Paulo too. So she was saying, don't come. It's not safe. I'm like, okay, okay, maybe I'll wait. Maybe it won't be right away. Maybe it'll be down the road a little ways.
uh,
We'll see.
I think Rio de Janeiro is not safe, but São Paulo is very good to visit. There are a lot of museums, malls, and so on.
Well, and that's interesting you say that because she lives in Sao Paulo and she was saying there's so much crime and it's just really bad. It's not safe to come there. I don't know.
I don't live in São Paulo downtown. I I live in Guarujá. Do you
So
know
it's on the
about?
outside.
Yes, I
Mhm.
live near the beach.
Mhm.
Very good.
Beautiful. I love the beach. So that's one of my favorite places to be. That's why I went to Costa Rica and I lived on the beach.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
Where do you live? Is it cold or is it hot?
Well, right now it's cold. It's winter time, and in the winter here, it's cold and it's rainy, and hopefully it will snow a little bit. It won't snow like in New York or Massachusetts, but because I'm on the California side, it doesn't get as cold.
Oh, that's good. I
Mhm.
like I like cold places.
You like cold places because Brazil's so hot.
Yes.
Well, I hear that I think the southern part is colder, right?
Yes, yes, it is. Yes, it
Mhm.
is.
So
Because
just go to the south.
yes. So, do you speak another language?
Very,
Besides,
very little Spanish. A little bit because I was learning it while I was in Costa Rica, but I don't know enough to be
ah,
able to carry a conversation.
I see. Do people in the United States usually speak another language? Or,
Uh, I would say no on the whole, but there are so many immigrants in the United States from Russia, Ukraine, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, Portugal, all over that they bring their language here. And then, they then will need to learn English for the most part. So if they don't know it already coming in, Vietnamese, Chinese, so many different cultures here, which is what I love. I love the diversity that the United States has. And which is why I like to travel because I want to learn about other cultures. I want to learn how other people live. I don't want to just know mine. I want to know others and I want to learn from others.
oh, that's really good. Me too. I like a lot to know about a lot of cultures.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
very
you could come to the United States and fit in just fine right now. You could speak, you could get yourself around, you would have no problem.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
um, I would like to go to the United States. I don't know when. I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
First, I need to finish my college.
Yes, yes, that's right. That is absolutely right. And I think you'll do just wonderfully.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have a family, married, kids, anything?
Yeah, I'm not married.
You're not married.
No, I live with my parents yet.
Oh, you still live with your parents. How old are you?
I am 22 years old.
22.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. I thought you were much older than that.
yeah.
Yes.
Really?
You conduct yourself very maturely.
Oh, thank you.
So you look and you conduct yourself as a much older person. That doesn't mean that you look old or anything, but you conduct yourself in mannerisms as an older person. You seem wiser. Maybe you have an old soul.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
very smart, very, I don't even know how to describe it.
Oh, thank
I
you.
would have thought you were in your 30s.
I'm really happy to hear that.
Well, keep yourself fit, eat healthy, and you will stay young forever.
Thank you. Uh, I think it's because I started working early. When I was 15 years old, I
Mm-hmm.
started working.
Mm-hmm.
It was very good for me
Mm-hmm.
to learn a lot about the work and the life.
Yes, yes. Well, Richard, I would strongly recommend that you follow your passion because you just exude love and happiness and joy. And I would hate for you to chase after money and it rob you of that joy and happiness. Um, I would love for you to follow your passion and what brings you joy and happiness because you have such a gift of love and expressing love. It comes through the computer. I feel it from you because it just, you know, how they say the eyes are the window to the soul. Your smile in your eyes,
Thank you.
you just have so much joy to give. And I would hate for you to get lost in the work world and stressed and not live your passion, not live your joy.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. Uh,
Somebody's going to be very blessed to have you in their life. And if they don't realize it, don't let them take advantage of you. You don't have time or energy to be around negative people and
yes.
that don't appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you for the advice.
Yeah, I think you are going to make somebody very happy if they appreciate you.
Thank you a lot. When I started working, studying English, I am feeling more happy because I love to speak English. To speak another language is so beautiful. I don't know how to say that. It's very, very good.
Well,
So
it definitely brings a different dimension to your life for sure.
yes, yes, it is. Because I like to watch a lot of movies. So when I started understanding native speaker, I'm feeling very, very happy.
So you'll have to watch Sleepless in Seattle.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that movie?
That is sincero. No, no, I haven't.
So that's where I live. So it was filmed where I live. And what's another fun, great movie from around here? I don't know. But anyways, that's a good movie. It's a love story, kind of.
I will watch it.
But it shows you kind of the Seattle area. It's an old movie, but it's still good.
Oh, thank you. I will watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So tell me more.
okay. Last week, I bought an instrument.
What?
I would like to learn to play the keyboards.
The keyboard?
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
I don't take classes, but I am learning by myself.
Good for you.
So, every day when I arrive at home, I play a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Good for you. Do you have any sisters or brothers?
Yes, I have one brother, only one brother.
One brother. How old is he?
He's 13 years old.
13 or 30?
13.
So he's young, very young.
Yes, he's younger than me.
Mm-hmm. Good. Is he learning English as well?
He would like to learn, but right now he doesn't have time. He's studying a lot.
Well, you just keep talking to him in English. Just talk to him in English, talk to him in English, talk to him in English, and he'll start learning.
Yes,
He doesn't have to take classes if you're talking to him.
I'm trying to teach him, but he doesn't have patience.
Well, just talk to him in English and not Portuguese, and he'll figure it out. It's like, I don't know how to talk in Portuguese. I can only talk to you in English.
He likes to play video game a lot, and the games that he plays is in English. It's very good for him.
Oh, okay.
But right now he doesn't want to start.
Oh, well. You can't teach teenagers anything.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
So about your travels, have you been to Disneyland?
Disneyland in the United States? Yes. When my children were very young, and I will be going there this February with my grandkids and my daughter's families. So we all together are going to Disneyland. And I haven't been there since my kids were 2 and 4.
That's very good.
Yes.
I have a dream to take my brother to Disneyland.
Okay, you tell him as soon as he can speak English with you, you'll go.
Yeah.
So he better start practicing.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Give him some incentive.
Do you think to go there is expensive?
It is expensive, very expensive.
Even for you?
Oh, yes. It's still very expensive. It might be cheaper for you to go flying wise to go to Florida, to Disney World and Epcot Center and all of that for flight, just for the flight. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Los Angeles wouldn't be that much further. I don't know. But just to go to the park is expensive. It's very expensive.
For us, Brazilians is very, very expensive. We have to choose what is more important, to go to Disneyland or to buy a car.
Yeah, it cost about the same.
Yeah.
your flight, your hotel, your food, and that's just for this amount of time. And a car you'll have for a lot longer.
Yes, the whole travel, the whole trip.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, that would be a tough one. Well, actually, it would be pretty easy. I would get the car. I wouldn't go for the
Yeah,
trip.
but it's a beautiful experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What about Miami? Have you been there?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have been there a couple of times. I've been to Disney World only one time, though.
That's really good.
Hmm. But I've been to Florida itself a few times.
Mhm, good. What about foods? Do you like to eat fast foods? And
I don't like fast food.
really?
No, I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat meat. Uh, I like lasagna. I like vegetarian lasagna, vegetable lasagna. Uh, I I like pizza. Um, I like lots of fruits and vegetables. I like spaghetti. Um, yeah.
Are you vegetarian, right?
Mm.
But do you drink milk or?
I put cream in my coffee, but
Mhm.
I've never really been a milk drinker. I don't really like milk so much. So I've never really drank milk much. Even growing up, it wasn't something that I enjoyed so much. But
Mm,
I put I mean, cream in my coffee.
I understand. I don't know how to ask that. Uh, have you ever been vegetarian or no?
I have not always been
Ah,
vegetarian. I've only been a vegetarian for almost a year. So
ah,
January, I think January, February, well, more probably like February, I started cutting out meat. I was eating only seafood for a little while, but then I even cut that out just
mm,
because of the waters are so polluted and everything. And I just said, forget that.
ah,
And so I just eat um, alternative meats. I have other protein sources instead of eating meat.
mm, very good. I like to eat a lot meat. So in fast foods, I love it.
Mm. It's not good for your body.
Yes, for my health, it's not good.
No.
I think I need to go to work out.
Well, it's not good for your heart and your arteries because it clogs them up like a sink, you know, when the sink gets all clogged up and you have to get it cleaned out. Well, that's like your arteries, your blood vessels, they start getting smaller and smaller, and then the blood can't get through. And then that's when you start having heart attacks. And that is what fast food does to you.
Yes, I need to stop to eat it.
Just once in a while, if but like once every couple of months have, but after a while you will taste it and you'll go, this doesn't taste good. It doesn't feel good in my body, because you'll see that you probably are more tired. You don't have as much energy when you eat all of that yucky food.
Mm,
And it's
thank-
not about the meat. It's just about, for the most part, it's not real food.
yeah,
It's fake food and it's a lot of grease.
thank you for that advice.
Okay, that was my motherly advice.
Thank you a lot. Oh, I'm so sad my time is over.
I know. Richard, you are such a joy. I
Thank
hope to see you again. I'm not on often, but please click my heart and I will see you again another time.
Thank you. I loved our class. I would like to
Okay,
talk to you again.
you're welcome. All right. Happy holidays. Okay.
You too.
All
Bye.
right,
See you
bye.
soon.